Picture that it's midnight. Your inbox is full of student emails, all asking the same question. Instead of repeating yourself, what if your students had 24/7 access to a personalized AI tutor, one that you trained? Today, I'll show you how to set up your own chatbot in under 10 minutes. No coding, no headaches, just a powerful tool designed to support your students anytime, anywhere. I'm Dr. Keith Ruther, a biology and data science educator at UC San Diego in the School of Biological Sciences. This is the second video in my series on AI-powered teaching tools, and if you haven't yet generated your OpenAI API key, pause here and watch the first video. It's linked in the description below. Now let's dive in. We'll clone my customizable chatbot, personalize it for your students, and deploy it in your classroom. Ready? The first step is to create and verify your HuggingFace account. So head to huggingface.co and sign up for a free account. Once you've logged in and you're in your account, the next step is to find my clonable template. Go to the search bar, type in Keith Ruther, and you are going to choose st_basebot. And now we are going to duplicate the space, give it a name such as BioTutor AI, Econ 101, or Rosalind Franklin Learning Activity, whatever you'd like. It's important, though, that you change the visibility to public from private. This is the only way that you're going to be able to share and embed your chatbot. You can keep the space hardware for free, really don't need that much computing power at a small scale in the classroom. And then you should be pasting in your OpenAI API key. So this is the one that you generated in my other video, and now is when you need it. So this is where it is best kept safe and secret. Once it's in here and pasted, it is not something that anyone will be able to have access to. The next step is to set a simple activation password. We don't want just anyone opening your chatbot and racking up your API costs. So in the same settings area, add a password. I'm going to add mine, HAL9000. And then once all of this is in here, you can go ahead and duplicate the space. It's going to take a little bit of time to build. So while it's building, we can go over to Files. Now here's where the magic happens, customizing the chatbot to work for your classroom. Once you're in the Files section of your repository, there are two different places we need to go. First, head to readme.md. It's going to ask you to update the Streamlit SDK. That is totally fine. I highly recommend that you do. This is the framework that the app itself is built on. So I'll go ahead and click Upgrade. And I don't need to make any changes down here, even though if you would like to at some point put instructions, this is nothing that your students will really ever see. But I do highly recommend changing the title to something that you're going to see in your own account. So BioTutor for my class. You can change the emojis, you can change the colors. It really doesn't matter what it is. And then once you want to save, there is no save button. You're going to come to the bottom and press Commit Changes to Main. Once it does this, it's going to rebuild your entire app with those new changes. We haven't customized really anything yet. The one file where we do need to work with customization and where we get to utilize the power of my pre-built template is in config.py. So the example that I have here is a research proposal chatbot. Imagine you're teaching a public health course and you want students to develop a research proposal on Ebola virus disease. Instead of answering every student question one by one, the chatbot will help them through the process, making sure they do the work themselves. And so there are those key elements. of system instructions for the chatbot, instructions given to the student, all the way down to grading rubric and learning objectives. If you want to make it your own, change the activity. Replace the Ebola research task with your own assignment. Update the grading rubric. Modify the learning objectives. Ensure the chatbot aligns with your course goals. This is a demo of the chatbot template that can be turned into really any add-on to an asynchronous online learning activity. I have 3 different examples here. I'll show you one. This is a way of gamifying studying and practice. I created a chatbot that will play 2 truths and a lie on the subject of natural selection for my Build 3 course. And if I enter in the password, Darwin in this case, I can scroll down here and start playing. So it says, I should start with less play. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Keith. Who are you? And this is Pliny, the AI tutor. We're going to play a game. I am ready. So, yes. And the way that I've set up this game on the back end is that it creates 2 truths and a lie, taken from things that are directly relevant in class, going back and forth between applied scenarios and conceptual scenarios. Each time I play and give an answer, it will then give me a score based on the quality of my answer. But it's Socratically trying to get me to say more. And if I don't, it keeps prodding me to maybe. See, it still wants me to give an answer. And so 3 sounds like the incorrect one. The dodo was flightless because it had a lack of predators. So 3, since flightlessness and nest ground brooding are often on islands without predators. And then it gives me a bit more background information. I got a score of 5 out of 5 on that one. And then we can move on to the next round. And then you can kind of keep on playing this. You can create chatbots for any subject, whether it's chemistry, statistics, or even philosophy. It even works particularly well as a helpful tutor for analytical data science applications. The only real limitation is your imagination. Want to fine-tune chatbot responses? In the next video, I'll show you how to test and refine your AI chatbot's behavior to get exactly the responses you want. Be sure to check out my lab website in the description below for more AI teaching tools. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.